Hi, I will continue working on the application by integrating the MVC pattern in this application. So what is the MVC? The MVC is the model, the controller, the view. The model contains the core of the application's functionality. The view represents the model. It is a representation of the model. The controller or the servlets uh, reacts with the client's requests, and I will need to create a Java form bean, because in this video I'm just going to create a web page that in which there is a text field in the bottom. When I click in the bottom, I'm gonna go and look for the employees by the first name. So I will need a Java form bean in which there is only two attributes: the first name and the list of the employees returned. So what's going to happen is that the client is going to send the request to the controller. The controller will call, will interact with the model, or call the method called get employees by first name, and then the model will get a list of the employees from the database, return them to the controller, and then the controller is going to send the results to the view and then to the client. So for this I need to start first of all by incrementing the table creation that is in hibernate.cfj.xml. So I will comment it and I will start creating my servlets and my form bean. I will put them in a package. I will call it web. So this is the form bean. I will call it employee form. So in my class I will just need two attributes: the first name and a list of employees, and generate the getters and setters. Import libraries and the class. Here it is. And now I'm going to create the controller. So the controller is a servlet. It's going to be a servlet. I will call it controller servlet. The URL pattern, I will add another URL pattern, something like do. So when I put a URL that finishes by do, the controller servlet is going to be called. So yeah, do get to post. So I don't need the web.xml file in this case, because Eclipse has already created these annotations, and so here I can add the servlet name, which is gonna be controller servlet, and then this is gonna be the pattern, URL pattern. And now I will start working on my doGet method. I can work on doGet or doPost depending on the method that I have that I'm going to put in my form and the JSP page. So first of all, I'm going to get what the form is going to send me. So it's gonna be the first name, and I will get it from the request get parameter. So I will call it fname in my JSP page, and I'm going to create an instance of employee form, employee form, list of employees, import packages in the class, then another instance of my implementation, and then now I'm going to get my list of employees by first name, first name. So if this list is not empty, I will set it to the employee form here, and set first name, if it is empty I will only set the first name, and I will create a session in which I'm going to set my employee form object, set attributes, I'll call it EF, and I will set EF in this session, and I will redirect my session to my JSP page, now I will create my view or my JSP page in web content, JSP, I will call it employee, and finish. So I need to import some libraries, so I need to create some directive tags. So I need my employee form, I need the class employee, and I need the collections library. It's in a library called Java YouTube, and now I'm going to create my scriptlets tags. In my scriptlet tag, I'm going to get what's in the session. So the session is going to have an object, I'll call it O. So it's going to be session.get the attribute. I call it EF in the servlet, and create an instance of employee form. First name is going to be empty, and then if the object is not null, then I'm going to make a cast of that object to employee form and get my list. So I will create a list of employee. We'll call it just employee list. I call new array list. Heritage, and get my employee list. It's gonna be ef dot get my employees. And now let me create my form. So the action can be anything that finishes by do. The method can be get or post. So I need to create a text field. This text field is gonna contain my first name. The first name is gonna be a text. The value is gonna be the first name. So it's gonna be an expression. So first name and the name should be f name. Yeah, this one that I have put in the servlet. And then the submit button. Inputs type is gonna be submit button. Name search, ID search, and the value search. And my table, well, I'm going to display the list of the employees. So it's gonna be the department name, and the second column it's gonna be the first name, the third column the last name, and then display my data. So inside the tr, so I will create a scriptlet. I will, if my list is not null and my list size is different than 0, what I call the list is emp list then I will tell I will create a loop of employees and close the loop and then a condition. So here I'm going in, I will display the department name. So yeah, let's do this. Get department name. Yes, so an expression. Get department name. My second expression, get first name. Third expression, last name. So to test this application I need web server or a web container. I'm using Tomcat, Apache Tomcat. I think that my application is ready to be tested. So this is what I'm having in the data in my database. I'm having John, James, Lila. So I'm just going to center my form and table. And start testing. Run the application. Here it is. So I need to copy this URL, put it here, sorry, there. So employee.do. So this is gonna take me to the servlet. Here it is. And then since there is the first name is empty, it's gonna return nothing. So let's search, for example, the first name that contains the letter N. So James. First name that contains A is James and Lila. N, alright, John, so I'm going to return John. Lila, I'm going to return Lila. And I think that's it. I just need to make this change so whenever my list is not empty, I'm just going to get the first name. So I'm going to get the first name so it can always be displayed in my input input text yes, my text field, or let's see that page, so it's gonna be displayed again. Well, I think it's working, and that's it for this video. Thank you and have a good day.